This might be the most significant improvement to ChatGPT and the feature that changes search forever. On October 31st, OpenAI released ChatGPT Search for Teams, Plus, and Search GPT waitlist users. Enterprise and EDU users will gain access in the coming weeks, and free users in the coming months, according to OpenAI. So I'm just quickly going to walk through kind of how to use it and what I've been doing with it so far, and why I think it's such a significant change. So first things first, how to use it. First, you're going to want to open up ChatGPT and go to open up a new chat room. So you just click this little pencil icon, new chat, and it'll bring you in here. Now, the first thing you'll notice, again, this is for Plus and Team users, as well as anybody that was on the Search GPT waitlist. If you're a free user or an EDU user, you'll get this soon, but this is currently only for Plus, Team, and anybody that's on the waitlist for this. So if you're in that bucket, you'll notice this search icon here. And so this is what allows you to search the web. So if you select it, you get this little message here, as well as some relevant searches. What's cool though, is you don't have to select this just to search the web. I can search any query right now, and if it's relevant enough for me to search the web, ChatGPT will do so. So, for example, maybe I'm curious, today's Sunday, yesterday, there's a lot of college football on. I'm a big college football fan. Maybe I want to see the breakdown of the scores from yesterday. So I could ask ChatGPT, show me the college football scores from yesterday. And we'll see what it says. So you can see I didn't use the search function. I just entered the query normally, but you notice it said searching the web. And so here we go. It's pulling up all the relevant data from the top 25 matchups from yesterday, which is what I want to see. I'm a huge Oregon fan, so it's nice that this is right up top. We can see that they won, and all of this is relevant, timely data from literally yesterday, with less than 24 hours ago. And the interesting piece to note is the links that it's providing. So it's providing us NCAA.com, but it's also providing us stories on each of these games from a variety of different sources: CBS, Wall Street Journal, ESPN, all kinds of different options here. So this is something that previously wasn't happening, and now you can do it. And it'll also give you a breakdown of the sources that it's referencing, which is nice as well. The other cool part of this update, in addition to all the search functionality, is OpenAI partnered with news and other data providers to provide some different visual elements when you're searching for things like weather, stocks, sports, and a few other ones, news and maps, which is really cool. So we'll jump into that here. So if I search information about stocks, for example, so let's say, what was the performance, can't spell, but that's okay, of Apple's stock last week? Let's see what that gives us. You'll see it says searching the web, and it's going to give us a whole breakdown of the performance of Apple's stock last week. And again, it'll give us some relevant links here. Now, I'm going to change it up a little bit, and instead of just putting in a normal query, I'm actually going to use the search functionality. So if I click this and I say, we'll use weather this time. So let's say, what is the weather going to look like in Chicago this coming week? And let's see what we get. So see, again, we get searching the web. And here's a little bit of that visual element I was mentioning. So you'll get some little clouds to show you kind of what's happening, and then a breakdown of the weather, which is pretty fun. Another common thing people search on Google is food near me, restaurants near me. I know that's something I search a lot. And so that's something you can do in here now as well, and you'll get the similar results that you get on Google, if not better. And so let's do that. Let's do taco restaurants, again, I can't spell, in downtown Chicago. Again, you'll see searching the web. It's going to give you a few different sources, and you're going to get a whole visual breakdown now with maps on where they're located, and it's functional. So I can zoom in and out of this map. I can click on these icons, and it will take me to the option. And then again, just like on a Google My Business listing, it's got directions, website calls, all the relevant data from that listing. And you can see where they're getting this data from, what article. And again, it gives you multiple options. So you can imagine the big impact this sort of thing would have on search. In two areas, OpenAI mentioned they're looking to improve our shopping and travel, so we can expect to see more improvements there. But the huge impact here is just not having to search through articles upon articles to find an answer you're looking for. Something I think of that's a common question I want to know the answer to is, again, I'm a huge college football fan. I love watching the ESPN College Game Day show for the coming week. And I want to know where they're going to be. They go to a different university each week based on the matchups that are happening that weekend, and they change it up every week. Well, when I'm curious to know where they're going to be, it takes a bunch of digging into articles on ESPN and other media organizations within college football. With this, I can do a quick search and it's going to give me the answer. It's also going to give me some other additional information in terms of the matchup, why they're going there, and all kinds of stuff like that. So whether it's time saving, just being able to go here and not have to dig through articles, or even the fact that, previously ChatGPT was only trained, as of today I checked, it was only trained up to October 2023. So it would capture any relevant data from 2023 and before and be able to, give you answers. Well, with this search, it kind of bridges the gap for that, because now you can search anything on the web, whether it's when a new TV show is coming out in the future, the weather, as we did college football scores from less than 24 hours ago. So while it still is only trained up to October of 2023, being able to use search on the web within a ChatGPT chat room is huge for getting relevant data that's also recent. I really think this is a huge change for ChatGPT and search in general. I'm curious to see where this goes. And I think the big thing for marketers is just making sure you're up to date on what's happening. I think there's still a gap in terms of adoption of this. I think it'll take some time for users to actually start using this over search, but definitely something important to know to be able to prepare and adapt your strategies moving forward.